Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope all of you are good. Okay, in the last class we discussed about the exercise 5.2 and also we completed that exercise. Okay, so now we'll discuss about the nth term of an AP. What is this nth term of an AP? Before going for that, let us consider this situation. So in this year in which Reena applied for a job and got selected. Okay, she has been offered the job with a starting monthly salary of rupees 8,000. 8,000 she offered the monthly salary by the company, and with an annual increment of 5,000. So they offered an annual increment of 500, sorry, not 5,000, 500 rupees annual increment. Okay, what will be her monthly salary for the fifth year if the same thing goes on when she start her job with 8,000, and what is her monthly salary? Okay, we need to find that. Okay, to answer this, let us first see what her monthly salary for the second year will be. So here they solved this using some of the basic concepts of AP. So we'll see how it works and what they did now. So here to answer this question, let us first see what is our monthly salary for the second year. So it will be 8,000 plus 500. So it is 8,500. Okay. So for the third year, so it is 8,500 plus again 500. It is 9,000. So again it is for a fourth year, it is 9,000 plus 500, 9,500, and fifth year 9,500 plus 500, it is 10,000. So our salary is 10,000. Okay, anyway it is only the asked for 5 years, it is okay, we can find like this. So to find for the 5 years, so this is the process and this is the length of the problem we did. Suppose they ask us to find what is our monthly salary after 20 years. How can we do this? In the same method, the same manner? Yes, but it is very lengthy. So to avoid this length, we have the concept called as nth term of an AP. We have the concept called an nth term of an AP. What is this nth term of an AP? Yes, so this is nothing but a formula in the AP. So we'll discuss about this formula and the problem based on this in today's class. Okay. So here the nth term an of the AP with the first term a and the common difference d is given by an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So the nth term of an AP of nth term of the AP with the first term a and a common difference d is given by an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, what is this a? So a is first term and d is common difference, n is the number of terms, and an is the last term or nth term. Okay. Okay, so now in the classwork, don't write this example, all this example, I mean what the example I gave, no. So these examples and this solution, no need to write. So just you write the nth term of an AP, and also and after that you write directly this one, the nth term of an AP with the first term and the common difference d is given by an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So and make a note on this, is a very important, and this is a formula. Based on this we'll going to solve the problems, and in the examination also based on this we need to solve the problems. Okay, so here we start with the exercise and we can use the formula and we can solve the problems. And they given exercise 5.2. actually this is a NCERT textbook, so they given a 5.2, but in your textbook it is not 5.2, it is something around lesson number 2 or 3 it is. So it is 2.2 or 3.2 you will get maybe. Okay, in your normal say what is the state syllabus textbook, but the problems everything is same, don't worry about that. Okay, so now here they given fill in the blanks with the following fill in the blanks with the following table. Given a first term, d the common difference, an nth term, and of the AP. So they given here some problems like this, we need to find the blank. So here they given A, they given D, they given N, so you need to find the AN. So we know that for first one, I'll solve the problems for the first one here. We know that AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Repeat along with me. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. So what and all they given, just substitute here. So 7. So N is equals to 7. So A is equal to 7. Okay. So then what is N value? N value is nothing but 8 and minus 1 constant into D value is 3. So therefore AN is equals to 7 plus 8 minus 1 is 7 into 3. So therefore AN is equals to 7 plus 7 3s are 21. So AN is equals to 21 plus 7 is 28. So we got that AN value. This is the value of the AN. I hope you understood. Yes. So next, second one. So second problem, what they given, they gave that again put the formula AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. You should put this in the bracket, otherwise you'll get confused. You need to put in the bracket. So what they given, first substitute everything. So here they given AN also. So AN is 0, so substitute the AN value, and A they gave, yes, they gave the A is equals to minus 18 plus what is N minus 1, N they given, yes, N is nothing but 10. So 10 minus 1, what we need to find, we need to find D. Okay, it's very simple. So now what we will do, we can transpose this to the LHS. So it become plus 18, which is equals to 10 minus 1 90. Okay, so then 10 minus 1 90. So now divide by 9 on the both the side, or bring this. So 18 by 9 is equals to D. So therefore D is equals to, common difference is equals to 9 1s are 9 2s are 9 2s are 18. So D is equals to 18. I hope all of you understood. Yes, we'll do the next problem. Okay, here they give third problem. A we need to find the first term, and they give here D, common difference D they give minus 3, and N they given 18, and what is this, AN they given minus 5. Okay, so now substitute the values. So minus 5, which is equals to, already I substituted that. So minus 5, which is equals to A plus N minus N value is 18 minus 1 into D value is minus 3. So therefore simplify this. Minus 5, which is equals to A plus, what is 17, 18 minus 1, it is nothing but 17 times minus 3. Okay, now simplify. What is 17 times minus 3? 17 times minus 3 is 5, which is equals to A minus 51, and transpose to this side. So what will get, minus 5, so then plus 51 is equals to A. So here A is equals to plus 51 and minus 5. So plus 51 minus 5, what you will get, 46. So our A value is 46. I hope all of you understood. Yes. So next problem. Now what is the next, fourth one? Okay, now I substituted the values here. So AN value is AN value is 3.6. So I substituted AN value 3.6, and A value is 18.9. So I substituted 18.9 plus N minus 1 into 2.5. So N minus 1, why? Because we don't know what is N, we need to find N. So I wrote N minus 1 as it is, and 2.5 the value of D is 2.5. Okay, now simplify this. So that is 3.6, and transpose this side, so 8 plus 18.9, which is equals to, now multiply here, 2.5 into N is 2.5 N minus 2.5. So now 3.6 plus 18.9, 3.6 plus 18.9. What you're going to get? You'll get your 22.5, and also bring this 2.5 to LHS, so it become 20 plus 2.5, so which is equals to 2.5 n. Okay, so 22.5 and 2.5, so it is nothing but 25, which is equals to 2.5 n. Now what we can do, we can divide this. If we divide this, what you're going to get? So 25 divided by 2.5, which is equals to n. So therefore n is equals to 10. Therefore n is equals to 10. Why? Because we divide that 25 divided by 2.5, 25 ones, 2.5 ones are 2.5, 2.5 tens are 25. So therefore you'll get this. I hope all of you understood. Then do one thing, do the last 5th problem by yourself in the classwork. So next problem, choose the correct choice in the following and study and justify. So they given 30th term of an AP is, that they given AP 10 7 4 dash dash dash. We need to find out what is the 30th term. So therefore we know that. So here if we take this is 10, this is 7, this is 4 in the sense. So here A1, what is A1? A1 is equals to 10. And what is A2? A2 is equals to 7. What is A3? A3 is equals to 4. So now we have to find a 30th term. What is A30? So first term A1, second term A2, third term A3, then 30th term is A30. Okay, now we know we have the formula, that is AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. So first write what and all, we know that. So we know what is the A. A is equals to 10. And what we need to find? A30. A30 is equals to, we need to find. So and also we know that n is equals to 30. Why? Because we need to find a 30th term. And difference, D is equals to A2 minus A1. D is equals to A2 minus A1. What is A2? A2 is 7 minus what is this? 7 minus 10. So 7 minus 10. So D is equals to minus 3. So here minus also plays very important role. So you should be careful with the negative and positive sign. So here AN is, what is AN? So AN we don't know. A30 we need to find. So A30, which is equals to A value is 10 plus N minus 1, 30 minus 1 into D. D value is minus 3. So therefore A30, which is equals to 10 plus 29 minus 3. So therefore A30, which is equals to 10 plus into minus 29 into 3 is, that is minus 87. So 10 minus 87 is minus 77. So therefore A30 or 30th term is minus 77. Is any option is there like minus 77? Yes, option C, minus 77. Okay, so next one, we need to find the 11th term. What is the 11th term of an AP? So we know that, we just write that what is A1. A1 is equals to negative 3, and A2 is equals to negative 1 by 2, and A3 is equals to 2. And also you can write that A2 is equals to minus 0.5, minus 0.5. Okay, so now simplify that. We need to find the 11th term. Here n they given, n is equals to 11, that is 11, and A11 we need to find. A11 is equals to what? We need to find. Okay, so then AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. We know the formula. Okay, so what is A11? So write that A11 as it is. A11, which is equals to A value is minus 3 plus N minus 1. What is N? 11. 11 minus 1 into D. Oh, where is D? So we need to find D. So D is equals to, what is that? A2 minus A1. Okay, yes, we'll do that. A2 minus A1. So D is equals to, what is a2? That is minus 0.5 minus of what is a1? Minus 3. So what you'll get? So d is equals to minus 0.5, then minus into minus plus 3. So d is equals to plus 2.5. Our d value is plus 2.5. Now substitute here, it is plus 2.5. So what you'll get? A11 is equals to minus 3 plus 11 minus 1, 10 times 2.5. Okay, so then a11 is equals to minus 3 plus 10 into 2.5. What you'll get? 25. So therefore a11 is equals to 25 minus 3. 25 minus 3 is 22. So this is the a11 answer, 11th term. So 22 is option B. Is it clear? I hope all of you understood. Yes. So next, in the following APs, find the missing terms in the box. The third main. In the following AP, you need to find the missing term in this box. So in this box, here is a box. You need to find out what is the missing here. Okay. So they are given this is AP. Okay. So therefore, what is they given? So they gave here what is A1. A1 is equals to 2. Okay. What is A2? A2 we don't know, that is in the box. And what is A3? A3 which is equals to 26. Okay, how to find it now? Actually we have a trick here. What is the trick? It's very simple. So we know what is A3. A3 it is nothing but we can write it as A plus 2D, right? A plus 2D. We know what is A3 value. A3 value is nothing but 26. So from this we find the D value, and also we know what is A1. A1 is 2. So 2 plus 2 into okay, so 2 into D. Okay, simplify this. So we'll get 26 minus 2 is equals to 2D. 26 minus 2 is 24, which is equals to 2D. So therefore 24 by 2 is equals to D. So therefore D is equals to 12. D is equals to 12. So we got D value. From the D we can find the A2. How? So A2 which is equals to A plus 1D. A plus 1D or A plus D. So A2 which is equals to A. A value is, we know that is 2 plus D value is 12. So therefore A2 which is equals to 14. Is it clear? I hope all of you understood. Okay. Okay, here now they gave that first term blank. So what is A1? A1 we don't know, that is blank. So what is A2? A2 they given 13. What is A3? A3 they given again blank. And what is A4? A4 is nothing but 3 they give. Okay, so how to simplify this? So they not given A1, they not given A3. Okay, suppose if you know that D, the term D and term A, it is easiest to find any of the term, whether it's A1, A2, A3, A4, A10, A100, anything. If you know the first term and the last term, it is very easy for us to find all the remaining terms. So what we'll do, by using the given data, we'll find the first and last term. Okay, what is the data we have now along with us? So we have that one is A2 and other is A4. Okay, now A2. So here A2 is equals to, okay, A2 we can write as A2 which is equals to A plus D, 1D. And A4 we can write as, just tell me how it is. It is nothing but A plus 3D, one number less. So here 2 is there, so one number less, that is 1. Here 4 is there, one number less, that is 3. If 5 is there, A plus 5D, A5 is equal to A plus 4D, like that we can do. Okay, now substitute the values what we know. So we know that A2 which is equals to 13, which is equals to A plus D. Call this as equation 1. And here A4 is equal to 3, which is equals to A plus 3D. Okay, call this as equation 2. Now we can do what we can do, we can simplify this equation 1 and 2. How to simplify? So simple. So a plus d is equals to 13 and a plus 3d is equals to 3. Now what we'll do, change the sign of the second equation. If it is plus is there, change it to minus. If it minus is there, change it to plus. So here plus is there, I'll change into the minus, and here also plus is there, I'm changing to the minus. Here also plus is there, I'm changing it to the minus. So here plus a minus a get cancelled. So here 1d minus 3d, 1 minus 3, what is 1 minus 3? Is nothing but minus 2d, minus 2d, which is equals to here 13 minus 3, 13 minus 3 is 10 plus 10. So therefore d is equals to 10 divided by minus 2. Therefore d is equals to what? Minus 5. D is equals to minus 5. Okay, now d is equal to minus 5. Now substitute d is equal to minus 5 in any of this equation, or 1 or 2, to get the a value. Even if you want to substitute in the first equation, you can substitute. If you want to substitute in the second equation, you can substitute. You will get the same answer. So therefore here 13, which is equals to a plus d, 13 is equals to a plus d. So now 13 is equals to a, here plus of d value is minus 5. So 13 is equals to a minus 5. 13 is equal to a minus 5. When I transpose this side, you'll get 13 plus 5 is equals to a. Okay, so a is equals to what we got, that is 18. A value is 18. Okay, d value is minus 5, a value is 18. So now we can find the a1. So what is a1? a1 already we found that. a1 already found that, it is 18, and this is a3 we need to find. So a3, which is equals to a plus what? 2d. I told one number less. So here a3, which is equals to a is 18 plus 2 into minus 5. So which is equals to 18 plus into minus, minus 5 2s are 10. So which is equals to 18 minus 10 is 8. So therefore a3, which is equals to 8. Is it clear? I hope all of you understood. Yes. So now I'll assign you some problems. Based on this, you need to find. Okay, so here I gave you 3 problems. So do these 3 problems in the homework book and copy all these notes whatever we solved today in today's class in the classwork book. So you need to do these 3 problems in the homework. In the next class we discuss about the solution for these answers also. So we'll discuss about that. I hope enjoy the class. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.